Nora, will you stand over here? Okay. And Nora, point to the level of the water in this bottle. Excellent. Okay, I want you to hold the bottle. Let me just. It's water. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to stand on my head right here. And actually, Nora, you can come to this side so everybody can see. Now, I'm going to stand on my head right here. I got to take off my shirt. That's why I took everything out of my pockets. Okay. And Nora, you're going to let me get my mouth around this bottle. You're going to let me get my mouth around it before you tip it up. So I'll get my mouth around it. You'll tip it up. I'll drink the water. When I say uh-huh, you take it away. Okay, when I say uh-huh, what does she do?
Take it away.
That's just so she doesn't think I want more. That's what I'm doing when I say uh-huh. Okay? So let me get it. Remember, let me get my mouth around it first. Okay. Okay, Nora, show them the level of the water. Point to it. It's in my stomach, that water. Can I have a little more? I'm kind of thirsty.
How do you do that? Because when you smoke.
Okay, so I drank almost a third of a bottle of water. It's in my stomach now. Upside down. Okay, so how is it that that water was able to go uphill? Okay? How was it that that water was able to go uphill? Give Nora a hand, please. Okay. Now, somebody tell me, how is it that it could go uphill, uphill, uphill? Yes, ma'am.
In your small intestines, there are a bunch of muscles that are really, 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 really strong. So no matter which way you're upside down or right side up, it'll always go the same direction.
Come on up for a second. I want to see if we can work this out. Okay. First of all, we're talking now, before you get to my small intestines, we're talking right now about the tube that goes from my mouth. I'm upside down, so this is my mouth, up to my stomach. Okay? So what's this called? Esophagus. Nicely done, A for the day. Okay, so imagine I'm drinking, I don't know, grape juice or blueberry, grape juice. Let's try some blueberry juice. I like blueberry juice better. Okay, now I want you to show me what the muscles do to move that up. Now the muscles grab around it. Now one hand over the hand. Hand over the hand. There you go. That's what was going on in the muscles around my esophagus. Give my friend a hand. All right, now, remember I told you about my friend who couldn't do what I could do? She had a problem with the muscles around her esophagus, and the food would only go part way. Even when she was standing straight up, she would get the food, let's say her mouth was up at the top. The food would get to a certain point, or the drink, and then the muscles would just quiver and they would stop. And the food would never get to her stomach. She got really sick. She lost a lot of weight. She would throw it up. It was really, really dangerous. But what they figured out was there are several ways they can solve this problem. Sometimes they use drugs. Sometimes they use a little electric shock. They can also do some surgery. In her case, she learned that if she ate tiny, 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 tiny bites, the muscles could do their work. The big bites were the problem. And so doctors helped her figure it out. So sometimes you're thinking, oh, well, science is about, figuring out a magic trick, and how does this, bottle, get stuck to this rope, and how come it comes? That was great. But in a lot of cases, science is more than figuring out magic. It's figuring out how to keep us alive. And I know for one that I'm alive because doctors knew something. So I bow down to them. And I bow down to science itself and our desire to know. Because our desire to know, that curiosity, is what made the doctors figure out stuff in the first place.